If you boil Vayishlach down to one heartbeat, one pulse beneath all the wrestling, the messengers, be they angelic or human, the fear, the blessings, the losses, it's transformation through confrontation. Yaakov, or Jacob, doesn't become Yisrael in a quiet study hall with a cup of tea and a commentary set, although our sages teach that he did spend 14 years in study at the feet of Shem and Eber, just as his grandfather Avraham had done. He becomes, no change that, he became Yisrael in the dark, lonely, bruised, limping of a new sunrise. This Parsha is about a man who cannot move forward until he faces everything he's been running from: his brother, his past, his guilt, and ultimately, himself. According to some commentators in the Midrash, Jacob is faulted for taking a direct route back home instead of a roundabout one that would go around his brother Esav's territory of Edom. However, I disagree. As I mentioned in last week's Parsha, after 14 years in study with Shem and 20 years in servitude to his uncle Lavan, Jacob had matured and gained the wisdom to understand that to avoid what must be done doesn't remove it from his path, it only delays it. Therefore, it was time to meet Esav face to face and let the chips fall where they may. This Sidra teaches we can't enter the future while pretending the past never happened. Jacob can't return to the promised land as the same man who fled it. He must face Esav, literally the embodiment of his unresolved story. Avoidance only stretches the road. It never ends it. The reunion isn't easy, but it's real, and it frees Jacob to step into the next chapter of his life. The wrestling event is the birthplace of his identity. Whether we read the mysterious assailant as an angel, Esav's guardian, Jacob's conscience, or the divine itself, the fight strips him down. His name becomes more than the heel grabber or supplanter. Now he's Yisrael, one who struggles and prevails, not by overpowering, but by refusing to let go. Sometimes the blessing lives on the other side of the struggle, not instead of it. Jacob walks forward from that encounter, wounded and limping, and honestly, that's perfect. A person who has struggled and survived carries the mark of their journey. It's the authentication stamp. It says, I didn't stay who I was. I paid for this wisdom. Parshat Vayishlach teaches that the path to becoming our truest selves runs straight through the things we fear most. Not around, not over, straight through. There's no transformation without the wrestle, and sunrise always follows the night. Thank you for watching the video or reading the blog on this insightful Parsha. It is my hope that it was a blessing for you. Please like, subscribe, and share this with others. As always, all my videos and blog teachings can be found on Rumble, YouTube, Locals, Substack, and Blogger. You can leave comments below or email me to shmu@startmail.com. Until next time, this is Shmuel ben Shlomi of Shmu's Views, wishing you a Shabbat Shalom.